Shader Model 6 is not supported by this GPU. It supports only Shader Model 5. Therefore, DirectX 12 Ultimate features cannot be utilized. Unfortunately, this is how far this motherboard can go. The highest GPU it can support is this GT730. Any higher GPU will simply not be possible to be installed. You will have to change the motherboard in order to get a gaming PC. But there is an experiment we will do as one last try. Let's force install a more higher GPU that can support Shader Model 6 and DirectX Ultimate features. So I bought this GPU, although all technicians that I met have discouraged me simply because this GPU is a gaming GPU designed for a gaming PC motherboard, which has all power requirements and so forth and so on. Our PC is not a gaming PC, which means we cannot use this GPU with my current PC. That is what I was told. Well, I think we can bypass this problem if we can solve the problem of power supply and space, but it will take time. First, let's have a look on this gaming GPU and figure out how can we install it to our motherboard. This is the motherboard and this is the plug number 1, which we agreed that we can unplug it because it is for audio plugs on the front panel of the computer. And this is plug number 2. It is for the USB slots and it stops the cord from getting in. So we have to cut carefully from the GPU a space for this plug without damaging the CPU. You can see how large RTX 3060, and it is also long because it was not made for this motherboard. Also, it needs external power supply of minimum 650 watts. The motherboard power supply cannot run this GPU because it has much lower wattage. See the comparison in size to the upper GT 730 GPU. It didn't fit. So this space is too wide to slide down to the case edge, and it actually collides with the case screw. Therefore, we have to shorten it enough to fit. Also, this metal holder patterns do not match with those of the case, which prevents the GPU from being inserted to the slot. So we have to modify them according to those of the case in order to ensure perfect clicking and matching. Here we go. This is the reason why from beginning. Perfect. Done. Installed completely. working. Very nice. And there is no heat, nothing. Everything is good. Very nice. Very nice, very fast. Great. Okay, it is open and scattered. You can see. Actually, we can combine it all together in one case. But before we do that, we have to understand some important point here. When Windows is turned off, the motherboard shuts off. And therefore, it shuts off this power supply. This power supply is not turned off, so you have to come to here, to this button, and turn it off by yourself. Why is this happening? Because along with this plug here, which goes to the power supply, there is a switch controlled by the motherboard. It is two wires kept connected only when the motherboard is on. And as long as they are connected, this power supply is on. Once the motherboard is turned off, the connection between the two actually detached, which actually stops or turn off this power supply. Unfortunately, this one does not connect it to the motherboard, and we have manually connected its switch. So in order for us to combine all these into one piece, first of all, we have to find a place for this. I guess it is here, very wide place, so we can actually insert it in there. Okay. Then the power supply, very easy. We can just extend the wire from here and insert it into here, into the power supply here. Okay. But for the switching, as I said, it should be automatic. We are going to connect those two after I figure out where are the two that is actually controlling this power supply, and then I will just connect with them. With this way, when the motherboard is turned off, it is going to deattach the connection of both two, and it will be automatically turned off. Let's go ahead and do that. So one wire to the green, which is the switch, and the other wire to the ground, any ground. Good. Live and see. This one is ready. The power supply extension and on off wire. Okay, here we go. One piece. And now it's connected to become automatic. Let's see if it's going to work. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Nice. So far so good. So okay, 100%. This is nice. And we have the computer totally closed. Very nice.